Recovery efforts in eastern Kentucky continue after historic flooding. Right now, the death toll is at 37, including 4 children. Hundreds of people are still missing. As of now, the damage is estimated to be more than $1 billion, but that number could climb. Hundreds of families are displaced after some of their homes were washed completely off of their foundations, but there's no lack of resiliency.
I can promise you these are some of the hardest working, most resilient people you'll ever find, and it'll be put to good use, and we'll rebuild.
Law enforcement in a few eastern Kentucky counties are having to enforce a curfew to prevent crime and looting. A midnight to 6 a.m. curfew is now in place. Concerns are now turning to the rising temperatures, though. Kentucky's governor says he wants to make sure people are stable before things get any hotter.
Now, many organizations here at home are collecting donations to send to Kentucky. We have Audrey Moore, affiliate director of I Support the Girls, here to tell us what she's doing to help. Welcome, Audrey.
Hi, thanks.
Thanks for being here. So tell us, what are you collecting right now?
Right now, the main priorities are menstrual products, any hygiene items, new underwear, and hygiene kits.
Those are definitely the big things you want. You're also collecting type bins and stuff like that as well?
Yeah, tote bins, first aid kits, and any kind of cleaning supplies would be helpful.
But I think the most important is these feminine hygiene products, because we don't often hear about folks asking for those types of donations. They're never mentioned. So why do you think it is important to remember this when donating to emergency situations?
Yeah, that's the main issue, is that we don't talk about it. And so, like we've heard, people have lost their homes and they don't know where they're going to live or get their next meal, and then they might start their period, and they're going to have to improvise. So we're just hoping to help them maintain their dignity and their health during this stressful time.
Absolutely. I think it's important. I think you even posted on social media saying, you know, periods don't stop even when the flooding happens. So it's not talked about enough. So I'm glad that we're getting a chance to talk about it today. You're also asking for monetary donations. What are you looking for and why?
So we have some stuff to send, and we've started sending supplies, but it's really expensive to ship them, and it's hard to drive into those areas right now. So just looking for any help with getting items shipped.
Absolutely, and we'll post that link for you on our website as well. I also know that you're trying to help flood victims in Southwest Virginia. These are two big areas, far Southwest Virginia and Kentucky. They're both seeing a lot of flooding, a lot of devastation, and you're collecting a lot of donations for all of these purposes. So where or how can folks contact you?
So they can email me at istg.roanoke@gmail.com, or reach out to me on Instagram at istgroanoke. And yeah, if anyone knows of any organizations that are accepting donations, because that's another thing that's kind of hard. Everybody's struggling, so I need someone who's there on the ground I can send items to. So if you have any leads on that, that'd be helpful too.
Absolutely. I know you do really important work. I really appreciate everything that you're doing. It's important to get the word out too and talk about this more, so that folks in need can get exactly what they need and what their bodies need. Absolutely. All right, Audrey Moore, affiliate director for I Support the Girls. We thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.